Hey, what's up guys? MGH here. Welcome to another video. Today we're looking at the latest title update for FIFA 18. As I'm recording this video, they've released this patch on PC and it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One soon. I don't know how long it's going to be, but what I will do is I will put the changes up on screen and we're going to be taking a look at the most relevant ones. The issues in career mode specifically with release clauses, contract negotiations, things like that. They've actually listened to a lot of feedback, so I'm very pleased that they've added quite a few. They've actually added some new things. They've not just fixed things, they've added new things into career mode. Also, they've added the Bundesliga broadcasting package. They've also changed the way the nets move when you score goals. So we're just going to take a look. Right, so I have loaded up a Bayern career mode. Oh, and by the way, one of the changes they've made is the breaking news panel / tile, whatever you want to call it. Apparently that wasn't refreshing properly, so that's fixed. Looks like it's working. I noticed in my Arsenal career mode, it kept coming up with the same breaking news, so hopefully that's going to be working well. But yeah, I've started a Bayern career mode. I'm going to show you the broadcasting package and all of that stuff. First of all, let's jump into my squad hub and I will show you one of the new features that they've actually added into the game. So first of all, let's find a player that it will make sense with. So we need to find a player that's got a release clause. Let's see. Okay, so David Alaba, he has a release clause of 76.8 million euros. Now, before this latest patch, if that release clause was paid, he goes. It's as simple as that. They pay the release clause, they negotiate with the player without any control from yourself, and he will leave the club. I mean, it just happened. It was completely unavoidable. And this was an issue, and it was causing a lot of people like myself to just completely disregard release clauses when negotiating with players. I would not add any in, which is stupid because it's a new feature. You want to be able to use it. So that was a bit of a problem. They have fixed it. So now when a team pays a release clause, so let's say that Real Madrid came in and paid the 76.8 million euros, he will start talking with them, but you get a chance. You now have an option to renegotiate before he moves. So if you're able to go back into negotiations with that player and, you know, offer them more money, some bonuses, whatever it may be, they might just re-sign and then they will say no to Real Madrid. Because, of course, when you pay a release clause in real life, you're only paying to then talk with the player. You're not buying them up front. You're just paying to talk with them. If they don't accept your terms, they're not going to join. They will stay at their club. So they've matched it with real life, and that's really good to see. I was really worried they weren't going to patch this and that we would have to deal with this for the whole year. So that is fixed. Hopefully, throughout this video, we will get a chance to show you that. Now, one of the other things, let's see if there's another player with a release clause. We've got Coman. Is there anyone else? We've got quite a few here. Toliso's got one. I would be definitely getting rid of that. Benko here. Okay, so he's 61 rated. Not a player that I would probably use in a career mode like this. But now there's a new option, delegate renewal. So if you, like me, tend to try and get rid of some release clauses, especially on the players that you really don't want them to have one, or if you just want to renegotiate with them because they've only got 6 months left and you can't be bothered doing the whole negotiation process yourself, you know, when you go on this option, when you go into the meeting with the player agent, you can now just delegate renewal and it's going to bring up a window that, you know, you can change the values. So let's just double check what he's on at the moment. He's on 7,800 euros per week. So we'll go ahead and offer him, let's try a minimum of 7. We'll go down to 7,000 here. So that's the starting offer. And I do not want my negotiations to go above 9,500. Let's try that. Now, this is where I'm a little bit disappointed. There's really no gap here. You press advance and boom, it comes up. So I was hoping there would be a bit more than this. If they accept it, you get this window. If they decline it, then you lose your chance to negotiate with them until I think the next window. I was hoping that it would come up with he would like this, is that okay? He would like this, yes or no? You know, bit more detailed. Instead, it doesn't seem like the players that you do this with get a chance to ask for an added bonus. They don't get to ask for a release clause. It just comes up with this every single time. I've tested it maybe 5 to 10 times. So his squad role has stayed the same, 4-year contract, no release clause, and he's accepted a wage of 7,800. So we'll go ahead and accept it, and there you go. No release clause anymore. So although it's cool they've added this, it needs work. It's not fixed permanently. It's a temporary addition, and I'm sure, well, I'm not sure actually. I'm hoping that they will maybe add a little bit more to that window, because it's not like I want to skip negotiations completely. I just wanted it to be a bit quicker, and this is too quick. It's too quick. It's too easy. So that's the new features. Now what I'm going to do is wait and see if we can get an offer for maybe Alaba or someone else that has a release clause, and then I can show you how the negotiating works once a release clause has been paid. So I just reloaded this career mode 3 times and got through the opening transfer window every time without a single offer. I'm now into my 4th reload, and finally we do get a release clause paid. So it's David Alaba and it's FC Barcelona. So they have paid the €76.8 million release clause. And I just want to say, I don't know if anyone from EA is watching this, but whoever's done the update for the actual email itself, there's quite a few typos and issues with the text. You can see at the bottom there, there's a random comma in between 2 spaces. There's the wrong type of comma used. I mean, it's a little bit, yeah, I'm not so sure. But yeah, just pointing that out. So it's been paid. Now, normally you'd be like, great, fantastic, I've just lost my best left back at the club. One of my best defenders, he's gone. At least I'm getting the money, right? Well, now you get an option to jump back into your squad hub. Now, what you can do is find that player. Let's go down here to David Alaba. So it says approached by FC Barcelona. If you go over to your financial tab, you can see that release clause is there. It doesn't say anything about it being paid at this point, but if you go to view offers, we've already had a few offers, I can tell, but there you can see David Alaba and his agent are currently negotiating with FC Barcelona. So the offer has been accepted because it has to be. They can't decline that offer. It's a release clause. But normally he'd be gone already. So now if you back up, this is where it's changed. You wouldn't have these options here. It would say you cannot negotiate with a departing player, I think it said. So you now have the option to contract negotiation or delegate renewal. I haven't tested delegate renewal at this point, but we're going to go ahead and do a normal contract negotiation just to show you here. Unfortunately, he doesn't come up with any. He doesn't say anything about, or his agent, sorry, doesn't say anything about the release clause being paid. So that would have been cool if he said, look, we've been approached by Barcelona, or whoever it is. You need to up this offer. You need to better this offer they've made. It would have been cool to see that. So he wants an important squad role. We'll go ahead and accept that. 5 years, that's absolutely fine as well. Do I want to put a release clause in? Let's see if it's asking me to. No, they don't want me to. There you go. We'll accept that. So he's no longer going to have this issue. And then we're going to go ahead and make an offer. So 150,000 is his current wage. We'll go ahead and make it 160. I'm sure Madrid probably offered over 200. But we're going to make him a really nice signing bonus. 3 million euros. Why not? Let's see if he goes ahead and accepts it straight away, because a nice tasty sign-on fee, gets to stay with his friends at the club, doesn't have to move house, and there you go, he does accept it. So I just want to say, huge shout out to EA for doing this, because it was an issue. It was almost a game-breaking issue, and it was really bothering me that your players would just suddenly leave. Now that may be the case in real life. For example, Ozil and Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal right now, this is going to happen to them. It might not be a release clause, but they are going to have offers coming in where they can sign for a club for free because their contract is coming to an end. It's a very similar type of situation to be in. And we wouldn't be able to compete with other teams' offers. At least you get a chance now in career mode to make an offer to keep the player at your club. So I'm really pleased about it. Now, talking of Alexis Sanchez, I'm going to show you another thing that has been fixed. Although, actually, I don't know if it's been fixed. I haven't tested this one yet. But basically, there was an issue before this patch where you could include players in your team that were just on loan. So, for example, at PSG, you could include Mbappe in transfer deals. He's on loan. You shouldn't be able to include them in player swap deals. So let's see if it's fixed. We're going to go ahead and shortlist Alexis Sanchez, and I'm going to offer James Rodriguez on loan from Real Madrid at my club, and he shouldn't be an option. There shouldn't be an option to add him into the deal. Let's see if that's the case. So we're going to go to my transfer hub. Let's go ahead and find Alexis Sanchez, and we're going to go ahead and approach to Bayern. Now, obviously, I can easily afford Alexis with Bayern, but we are going to try this this broken feature that they overlooked massively. So if we go to, I think he's just a midfielder, not a winger, is he? He shouldn't be here. Yes. Okay, it's good news, guys. So before the patch, I would have seen James Rodriguez in this list, and I would have been able to offer him as part of the deal, even though I don't own the player. Can you see how broken that is and how just stupid that is? I'm not sure how it made it into the full game, but I can confirm they've removed it. And out of interest, let's see if they would take Thiago. I might as well end this contract negotiation here. And they're looking to bring in a left winger. Well, that's kind of realistic. They're looking to replace Sanchez, so I will offer another player. Let's see if they'll take Franck Ribéry. 22 million. They actually would take Franck Ribéry. That's hilarious. They want 72 million. I'm just going to accept it. Why not? There you go. Enjoy your injury-prone 34-year-old or whatever he is. And there you go. We would be able to sign Alexis Sanchez. So that is the career mode updates that I wanted to go through. We're now going to launch into a game and have a look at the broadcasting package and also have a look at the new nets because they do look better. Oh, and there's the music. I love it so much. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's not too loud. I'm actually a little bit concerned that this could be copyright striked, but I'm gonna hope that it's not. I'm hoping it's just the Premier League that has that issue. But here we go. This is the official Bundesliga broadcasting package. My current favourite league to watch, football-wise. I absolutely love the Bundesliga. I can't watch every game, but whenever it's on, I do try and watch it. I watch all the highlights. I just love the Bundesliga. I definitely want to do a career mode at some point in the Bundesliga, but here we go. Piszczek has joined Leverkusen and Sven Bender, of course, both for 18 million euros. That's a good bit of business there for Leverkusen. Piszczek is still a very, very good player in career mode. Well, he's a good player in real life, to be fair. But I'm glad they've added this broadcasting package. When it was missing, I was really kind of upset about it. It was wrong. It was wrong not to have it because they've got the licensing. I think maybe they had an issue with it, so it couldn't come out on launch. They planned to just add it in later on. And we are finally there. I haven't adjusted the Bayern team at all, so I don't know who exactly is playing, but I'm sure it's more than good enough. I've actually put the difficulty down to amateur just so I can score a goal really quickly and show you the goal nets. But I play on amateur anyway, obviously. No Ancelotti, of course. I can't believe he's actually gone. He's been fired. So this is the lineup. Very decent defence. I like Kimmich at right back. I know he's not quick, but he reminds me of Philipp Lahm a lot. And then we've got Ribéry, Müller, Robben, and then, of course, Lewandowski up top. I'm really liking this. This is my favourite broadcasting package, by the way. I like the Premier League stuff. I like the way they walk onto... well, they kind of walk into view. It's cool. Even though I've not been able to upload it onto YouTube because of the copyright stuff, but I like this more. I think it looks really smart. Although it probably doesn't look so good when they don't have official faces, you know, the official pictures. If a player doesn't have a picture in game, I'm guessing they come up as just a blank face. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and just run to goal here. We're on amateur, like I said, so I should be able to just run through the entire team. Oh my god, this is just like a normal career mode for me, guys. Get it? Get the joke? I play on amateur. Fake shot inside, shoot, and there you go. The nets, it's probably a bit difficult to see because it's in the shade, but they move a lot nicer. We'll probably see in the replay here, it is nicer, guys. They've definitely fixed it, and if you are like me and have been really annoyed with the nets, especially since the demo, that they just feel really off, they're fixed. They are much, much better. They're not perfect by any means, but you'll see when the ball hits the net here, it moves a lot like it used to, a lot more fluid. Maybe I should score an own goal so you can see it in the sun. You can see it a bit better. All right, here we go. Let's try and hit this. So you can see, like, it just wobbles more after the ball's hit it. Why is he celebrating? Is that Kevin Volland? He thinks he scored a freaking hat-trick in the World Cup final. Look at him. Proper celebrating an own goal. But let's have a look at the nets again. It is a big improvement. It really is. It might not look that amazing to you guys, but... you know, I'm really, really happy they've done it. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. That's all I wanted to show you. They've updated quite a lot of things. So what I'll do is I will link the patch notes in the description so you guys can go ahead and read it. They've changed quite a few things, including defending and goalkeepers. So hopefully we're not going to be conceding so many goals and scoring so many goals in Ultimate Team because that's been an issue. So yeah, lots of things have been changed. So I'm so pleased they've done it. I really am. I was nervous that this was it. This was the career mode we'd have to use all year. But thank you for watching, guys. A bit of a different video today. Tomorrow we are going to be coming out with another squad battles video in my new series, and also career mode will be back soon as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.